Travis Kelce dances to the tune of The Alchemy, written about him among the songs of Taylor Swift's new album The Tortured Poets Department. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce keep partying when they have a reason to do so. The pop superstar released her new album The Tortured Poets Department at 2 a.m. on April 19. This album has been back-to-back breaking new records after its official release. One of the songs on the first part of the album is The Alchemy, which appears to be the first song Swift has released about boyfriend Travis Kelce, who ended up for the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL star threw a private party to celebrate Swift's new album, which was held at a private and luxurious New York bar apartment shortly after the album was announced on Thursday night. In a recorded video, Kelce is seen holding a bottle of wine and dancing to the tune of Swift's song, The Alchemy, written about Kelce. Fans at the scene provided exclusive video footage to NatFL. They only filmed Kelce dancing without filming Swift and the guests at this party, out of respect for the privacy of those present at this party. Kelce's favorite one of the songs on the first part of the album is The Alchemy, which is the first song Swift has released about him. The song has plenty of references to American football, including the lines, "So when I touch down / called the amateurs and cut M from the team / ditch the clowns, get the crown / baby, I'm the one to beat." She also seems to refer to her British ex-boyfriends, singing, "These blokes warm the benches / we've been on a winning streak." There is also, possibly, a reference to the triumphant moment the Chiefs won the Super Bowl in February, during which Kelce made sure to celebrate with Swift before accepting the trophy. "Shirts off, and your friends lift you up, over their heads / beer stickin' to the floor, cheers chanted, 'cause they said / there was no chance trying to be the greatest in the league / where's the trophy? He just comes, running over to me," Swift sings. In September, the songstress confirmed her relationship with Kelce when she began attending his Kansas City Chiefs games. Since then, the two have been by each other's side through several major moments, including a Super Bowl win for Kelce and multiple international Eras tour stops for Swift. And they haven't been shy about gushing over one another publicly. "When you say a relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other, other people are there and we don't care," Swift declared in an interview with Time. "The opposite of that is you have to go to an extreme amount of effort to make sure no one knows that you're seeing someone. And we're just proud of each other." Just last week, the couple put their love on display while attending the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. In social media videos posted from the event, Swift and Kelce were seen happily embracing, dancing and even making out while enjoying the festivities. The Tortured Poets Department is out now. Meanwhile, Kelce is gearing up to host his second annual Kelce Jam, presented by Jim Beam. The festival goes down May 18 at Azra Amphitheater in Kansas City. Some of this year's featured artists include like Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz and Diplo. Taylor Swift has officially dropped the Tortured Poets Department, the singer's anticipated 11th studio album. The Bad Blood songstress, 34, who recently teased a timetable to her fans ahead of the LP's release, initially announced the album while attending the 2024 Grammys earlier this year in February. The title of her latest work had caused fans to speculate that the name was aimed at her ex, Joe Alwyn. And earlier this week, Swift appeared to reference the actor as she shared lyrics from the album on X. The Tortured Poets Department has a total of 4 versions, as well as 16 songs and a bonus track titled The Manuscript. Hours before the album dropped, Swift revealed that the album's lead single would be Fortnite featuring rapper/singer Post Malone. She also released a moody teaser for the song's music video, which will be released Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As the album hit streaming platforms Thursday night, Swift published a lengthy statement on Instagram where she described it as an anthology of new works that reflect events, opinions and sentiments from a fleeting and fatalistic moment in time. One that was both sensational and sorrowful in equal measure. She continued, "This period of the author's life is now over, the chapter closed. And boarded up. There is nothing to avenge, no scores to settle once wounds have healed. And upon further reflection, a good number of them turned out to be self-inflicted. This writer is of the firm belief that our tears become holy in the form of ink on a page. Once we have spoken our saddest story, we can be free of it, and then all that's left behind is the tortured poetry, concluded Swift, as she announced, the Tortured Poets Department is out now, along with her thought-provoking words. The lyricist shared a slideshow of gorgeous black and white portraits as part of the album's artwork. Taylor's devout fanbase quickly flooded social media with their reactions, with many calling the Tortured Poets Department the best album Taylor has made. Many admitted that they were crying over the songs as they branded it a masterpiece and praised her lyricism, as if the excitement over a new album weren't enough. Fans were shocked to discover that 2-hour countdown went live on Swift's Instagram page immediately after the Tortured Poets Department was released. It seemingly suggests a potential new announcement or a surprise coming at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. The singer has dropped numerous hints in the past days that the 2 a.m. hour has a special meaning. Many fans also speculated that the star might be planning to release her version of her 2017 album Reputation. In the same way she's been re-recording her former records amid a battle for ownership of her work, Swift has teased the 2 o'clock on numerous occasions in the past weeks. In a teaser video for the release of the album, she had a clock on the wall which was stuck at the 2 o'clock hour. The clocks at the library pop up and in her mysterious Fortnite music video announcement from earlier this week have all been set to 2 o'clock as well. At her Tortured Poets Spotify library installation in Los Angeles there was a peace sign statuette. While taking to the Grammys stage 2 months earlier, Swift sent Swifties into a frenzy as she revealed that a new album was on the way. She did so while accepting the award for Best Pop Vocal Album. I want to say thank you to the fans by telling you a secret that I have been keeping from you for the last 2 years, which is that my brand new album comes out April 19th, she told the audience. It's called The Tortured Poets Department. I'm going to go and post the cover right now backstage, she excitedly concluded. At the time, she shared a black and white album cover photo, which showed Taylor laying in a bed while sporting a black shirt and shorts. A stream of light could also be seen shining down on her. In the caption, she had penned, "All's fair in love and poetry, new album The Tortured Poets Department. Out April 19th, followed by a white heart emoji. There are 3 additional versions of The Tortured Poets Department, the Bolter, the Albatross and the Black Dog. Each version, which could be pre-ordered by listeners, also contain an exclusive track. One day after her album announcement, Swift dropped the official track list to the LP. She also has collaborations with other artists such as Post Malone on Fortnite and Florence the Machine on the song called Florida. As if 16 songs weren't enough, fans learned Thursday that Swift included a summary poem with the album, where she appears to allude to the end of her and Alwyn's relationship as well as the fling with rocker Matty Healy that kicked off soon after. Titled, In Summation, Swift makes a plea for temporary insanity and admits that, "It's the worst men that I write best. As you might all unfortunately recall / I had been struck with a case of a restricted humanity / which explains my plea. Here today of temporary insanity, the Grammy winner begins." She then talks of becoming a caged beast after the end of hers and Alwyn's 6-year relationship and the chaos that ensued in the months that followed. "And so I was out of the oven and into the microwave, out of the slammer and into a tidal wave," Swift writes, "and so I enter into evidence, my tarnished coat of arms, my muses, acquired like bruises, my talismans and charms, the tick, tick, tick of love bombs, my veins of pitch black ink." Fleetwood Mac legend Stevie Nicks wrote a poem for Swift that serves as the prologue on the superstar's new album. It's noted that Nicks' poem, titled For Tea and Me, was written on August 13, 2023 in Austin, Texas. It reads, "He was in love with her / or at least she thought so / she was brokenhearted / maybe he was too." Nick starts off the poem, which details a relationship between 2 ill-fated lovers, one way too hot to handle, and the other way too high to try. The song, Fortnite, featuring Post Malone, will serve as the album's lead single. Swift made the reveal just hours before the Tortured Poets Department was released. She unveiled the cover artwork, which is a black and white photo of herself and the Texas native, on social media. "I've been such a huge fan of Post because of the writer he is, his musical experimentation and those melodies he creates that just stick in your head forever," she raved. I got to witness that magic come to life firsthand when we worked together on Fortnite, added Swift. Soon after, the Pennsylvania-born beauty teased the single's black and white music video that stars both Swift and collaborator Post Malone.